motherfuckers was dispersed in different countries. They basically took the banking system to these different countries. The one that I forget his first name. I know when I hear it. That actually helped who? It wasn't J. Rock. It was one of the Rothschilds. Oh. He borrowed the money from the king. So this is back when you're doing the Paul Revere time. The British are coming. He had already borrowed money from you. So, bro, at the end of the day, it all breaks down to like selling. You understand from the street, right? Watch this. So let's say me and you get bread, right? You give me we get bread from him. We getting our bread, but my people is the people out of town, right? But you getting bread with me, I'm like, well, we just gonna tell my people. I'm sending the work over there, we gonna have it. When you give me your money, now what I'm doing is I'm double jumping. I'm taking your bread, I'm flipping it, but telling you ain't shit happening. And then I can get these sob stories. Man, this is going on, this going on. And then finally I come back to you and you like, bro, just bring me this bread back. I don't even, so after, let's just say 6 months of being gone, I come back with your bread. You have to just get your bread back. You're not even thinking like Knox played you. He was flipping, he did all kind of somersaults, right? For 6 months with your bread. Now I come back, give you your bread, and realize that in the U.S., these soldiers are gearing up to go to war against you motherfuckers. I'm gonna take all my bread and go to the U.S. because these motherfuckers got this shit going on over there. And so I came over here, established the banking system. That's how U.S. banks got initially established. He came over with the blueprint for the bank, set everything up, and then certain families start rocking with them. So it was like, okay, well, the Vanderbilts, the Rothschilds, Chase, J.P. Morgan.
I don't believe, though, I believe like the president and all that, they just, it's the people.
Oh, they're puppets. Yeah, they ain't really.
Two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, they ain't really shit.
Well, that's what I said. The Democrats, Republicans, bro, it's all the same. They all have agendas.
Yeah.
So when people get caught up in that, I'm like, that's just part of the division. It's the same thing with race. Oh, your race versus my race.
No,
we got
who has the money.
only in America.
Me and you are together because we got the money.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. Oh, Donald Trump is racist. No, a real racist. Hey, he don't care how much money you got. A real racist ain't gonna fool with you, bro. No, I don't rock with that. I don't care how much money you got. They go to talking now. I mean, the president is just a figure. It's just $80.
Same way, like you said, when people like heavy right and heavy left are arguing with each other, I'm like,
Oh, they love that.
that's so funny. I just like laugh. I'm like, you guys are so funny.
Well, when you do the tour in DC,
spots too. I'm gonna see those numbers.
when you do the tour in DC, the DC tour, where they take you around and they actually do the history of that stuff. I did that with my family, bro. So when we got to, it's a diner. Don't quote me on what street it is, but it's not far from U.S. Reserve. And they were showing how the term lobbyist came about. They showed you the diner, which goes into a hotel where they would actually capture money. The big money men would all meet up with the politicians to go lobby for their bills and what they wanted passed and how it works. And in there, that's what he explained. Like, bro, at the end of the day, they don't care. When you sign up for us to become a politician, you want to come into politics, cool. We don't care which side you go to. Just realize you're going, huh? Are you talking about this situation? No, just realize you're going to have to choose. It's like choosing a game. You just moved to California, you're going to be a Crip or Blood. What you want to be? We don't care which way you go. Just know once you choose up, you have to choose a side. Ain't gonna be no, I'm just walking down the middle.
Yeah.
No, you got to choose a side and realize whatever side you choose, you're going to have to do some dirt.
Yeah, we got.
You're going to have to do some dirt. Just realize you ain't going to walk. That's why most politicians start off trying to do the right thing. First thing they do is get some dirt on you and tell you, oh, okay.
Yeah. Now
Now
when
you
you
got
got the
you.
noose around your neck
If
and
you
it
go
gets in your
against
mouth,
us,
I'm gonna pull it.
Well, I don't get it. But you got some that actually start off not, you know what I mean? They get in because they, I'm politics, I'm trying to do what's right for the community.
At this level.
Yeah.
What's that one? I can't think of that one lady's name, bro. They always talk about her stock investments. It's like she's inside trading.
Nancy Pelosi. Oh, Nancy Pelosi.
I think that is
Pelosi.
Nancy Pelosi.
Nancy
And they
Pelosi.
got it to where she makes like her salary, bro.
Stupid.
for the
It's
government.
dumb.
But she had inside
Oh,
training. She knew
it's cheap,
exactly
but
what
She makes millions, like probably
They're the
$10
ones that
million
write the,
off of her stock.
The loss.
well, yeah, they write the laws,
Yeah.
and then they're going, the money's gonna go here, they already know,
They
because
know.
they're the ones that are gonna sign the whole,
They have to, bro, they have to
treasury and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you from a lower level how this shit works.
Bullshit.
This is like me being on the state bar board, right? Which is the reason I got on. Right. I help write the laws and rules. When I see bullshit coming, guess what I'm able to do? I'm able to divert. Before any other barber in the city see the bullshit coming, I know the bullshit is coming. So I can maneuver. When COVID shut down, where'd Benny go? Benny, how many days did we shut down for COVID? When you got the police and the city and everything on the news, that's why I don't fool with the news, we will come and shut your business down. We will find you. We'll do this. We'll do that. We'll do this. We'll do that. All I did was got with the board and was like, okay, what's the laws? Oh, you just a shop. Well, I got a school. Oh, you're a private school? Private school, private institutions do not have to shut down. The government can't shut those people down. Well, I got a school. We got some cameras in this motherfucker. Anybody walking here, we're doing training videos. You can't stop me. And I need customers to do these training videos. These aren't customers. These are actors for my video. Have a nice day.
That's all. That goes back to what you said when you came in and talked about the taxes and the CPA. Bro.
Yes.
There's some ways to go around all that. You just have to know.
Brother, I'm finding out the craziest things, and I'm like, what the fuck?
The thing is, once you know though, that's what I tell people. Don't piss on me and tell me it's raining. As long as I know it's piss, I can do this. Like,
No, I'm just saying, I'm going like, I try and tell people all the time, like this, and this, right? And then they all go, what? That's insane. And I'm like, they're like, that can't be. And I'm like, well, I told
you know what they say? The government would never.
No, they're our public servants. They're here to serve us. Biden, Trump, all these guys are.
You don't see me tomorrow. I mean, that shit gonna swell up.
Hey, that's what really hurted your pride. Your pride hurt more than that foot.
And then I had
Couldn't get up.
Yeah, I saw
You know, boy, Ryan, in the first office right there, you know, he did club that. So was he there in his office when he fell?
no, but one of the trainers seen me like, right?
So my brother,
The big African, the big white African dude, he came
I
from South
he
Africa.
trained with, he trained over there with Saul, bald head, big beard. I forget his name.
So I hurried up and just ran there and put my foot in the cold for him.
No, because I'm gonna get into gold here.
Huh?
I'm like so heavily in crypto now. I'm like, I just want to get into gold, like anything that's like commodity.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, we already talked about it.
I'm with you.
All
on
they
that,
do,
like, I diversify.
so right now, they doing the whole play. Like I said, it was doing, me and Jeff just talked about it. He was like, well,
You're
they
saying
better
they're
go
gonna
to
dump it?
45, got to 44, and then did this. And guess what everybody's doing? Everybody see it do this? Same thing like the stock market. Oh, shit, it's crashing. Everybody dumping. Everybody start dumping because they go, it's getting low, it's getting low, it's getting low. That's what the government do. Everybody buy in, buy in, buy in, buy in, buy in. They let you make a little upside. Then they do this. So they say, everybody see it do this?
Then they
I guarantee you, everybody running, dumping their gold now. Everybody was buying gold, dumping it, going, oh, hell no.
You see what happened to Bitcoin?
Yeah, same.
It hit the all-time high.
Then it dropped.
Boom. Hey, never did.
Yeah,
But
but
what
what's
it-
happening
but what's
right
it
now?
do?
What's
I
going
mean-
on behind the scenes?
Exactly.
The institutions like BlackRock just like purchased like one of the largest.
Come on,
They're
BlackRock.
literally buying up all these.
Because everybody dumping.
bunch of Bitcoins because everyone's dumping them, right?
Everybody dumping.
And then they're gonna tell the news, all right, tell everyone to start like, we're gonna start getting into the run going again, right? Get the hype.
Bitcoin projected to be 200,000 by December.
Now, everybody hop back on it again.
Everybody-
They didn't bought it, they didn't
Well,
bought
the
it up.
dummies
BlackRock
don't,
gonna sell
they're scared right now. They're like, oh, it's dumping. Oh, it's
It's
the
dumping
end. It's
season,
the
yeah.
end. And then watch in a couple of like a month or two, it's going back
It's
up.
gonna go back up again, and you can't get it.
Unless you playing with big dollars, and that's no money. Them companies is playing with millions of dollars. So when they do that, and they let them do that, bro, they making hundreds of millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. Them come boom and boom. That's what every time we do that, we're gonna make hundreds of millions of dollars.
That's 6 years old. I mean 60,000 in my investment. Freaking Bitcoin.
See, that's the thing with Bitcoin. You gotta know when to be in and when
I
to
bought
be
it.
out.
Well, I bought it back in
You was buying
2023.
it a while back.
And
I'm like 23. So what'd you catch it at? In the 40s?
I caught it at like around 1,500.
In 2003.
Or sorry,
2003.
15,000. 2023 was at like
I think that's when it never went back
back.
since then. It went from like 70 all the way down to, see, that's the part I'm like,
That's
When to hop in. Yeah.
you gotta know
You gotta hop in when it.
Yeah.
See, when it at 15, everybody got nervous and was like, it ain't.
No,
Yeah.
so have you heard of this? So the $37 trillion of debt that the U.S. has, right?
Oh, yeah.
You keep hearing Trump say, yeah, we're gonna,
It
get
ain't
rid
debt.
of our debt.
There is no debt. There is no debt. That's the number they throw out there for you.
That's what they tell you that we have.
There is no
They
debt.
tell you we have a debt, but we don't have no debt because we create our own currency.
Exactly.
We don't have
Right,
no debt.
so,
It's a savings account.
So,
But see, that's the thing is when you start learning, like when you start learning stuff, bro, it's like the laws of the land, right? So, like I just heard somebody tell having a conversation. They said, "Well, you a Bible student?" I said, "Yeah." They said, "Well, you got to obey the land's laws of the land." I said, "But when that was wrote, it wasn't talking about what it's talking about now, because the laws of the land are not made for the people. The laws of the land were made for the people. It wasn't made for what they're doing now. It's a whole different system." Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a total different thing. So you gotta understand like the whole dynamic of things now. You know what I'm saying? Like when you watch the Man Who Made America, right? If you go back and watch that, you don't understand who really doing what and how long this money they've been doing this. They've been doing this since the 1300s, right? This ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? It's just us. They keep us in the dark, and until you really want to know, that's the thing.
you have to humble yourself. You have to, because like I've been programmed by my parents to think a certain way. They told me this is the way, you need to do this, you need to do this. And then at one point I just had to say, fuck it, I'm not listening to you. And then they ostracized me because I'm not listening to them.
It's one on the bottom. Six. It was going to different time, bro. Yeah, time's
There was a two on top.
like I said, the rules that apply then, like certain rules are always, those are the rules you can't, the principles you can't change. But the rules of how to play the game have changed.
So they just came out with a little chart about how much the generation expect to make, right? You know, they're like the baby boomers, like 90. Bro, Gen Z said they expect to make $500,000. That's how out of touch they are with reality. And they expect to make $500,000 a year.
I'm an influencer on Instagram.
Dude, you see what's going on? First of all, y'all don't even know how to do that.
What was we just talking about? We just talking about the cat at the gym. I said, bro, dude's pulling up in a Lambo, but when you talk investments,
Bro, when
I know,
get
me and him,
to
I know, when you say that, I think about old boy in Escalade. Remember you talked to him that
Yeah.
one day and you gave him one of your people, gave your people some money? What you talking about?
who's for the gym? That's what I'm talking about. We all talking about the same, him and the little Asian looking dude.
Yeah.
They homeboys. The Asian one pulled up in the Lambo. Now the question I have is, bro, did you cash out on him? That's what I'm saying. I just got to telling them, they use all this fake stuff to make themselves look big.
I want to chime in like, bro, anytime, because me and you have this conversation, anytime you see somebody leave with a materialistic shit, bro,
That's the setup.
That's it, that's
That's
it.
all.
It's all a facade, it's all an illusion.
I just told him, what I tell you yesterday, Gio? I told him the show I watch, American Greed on MSNBC. Because when you look at the plate, it's always the same place. They have somebody else's stuff. Homie was standing at his partner's spot, used the Rolls Royce while he was going out of town for 3 months, went to the golf course, met up with these dudes, robbed all of them for the bread because they thought this was his. And then when they run off, they go, oh, what happened? You gave your money to this fool because you thought he had it, but he never really had it.
Fucking, yeah. People are
The Chris and Drake.
stupid.
That's all they do. This is what I was telling you about the loss of bread. Now you got, you don't come, I got a successful business, Jeff got a successful business, right? You think he invested with any of us? To somebody else who he thought, well, he's got a bit, and he's got it at.
There's a reason.
And in the end, he didn't have really have
They're just
shit.
greedy thieves. They just stole your.
That's what he did. Stole his money. That man out there losing, got his lights turned on and off at his house, and this dude in the gym, he had the gray. This dude owe you bread. He had a new Suburban outside. Talking about, man, you know I ain't got it yet. Bro, you in a brand new. Give me the keys to your truck, homie. My kids is not gonna be sitting in the dark, and you around here driving a new truck. He ain't talking about, well, I don't really want to get into those street stuff with him. Well, you should have never got involved, bro. If you wasn't, that's what I said. What they say, if you ain't banging, don't be hanging.
Right.
If you really don't want to get down like that, because that's what comes with that. Why would you want to invest with somebody that's in that field? That don't make sense. If you ain't banging, don't be hanging, bro. Now everybody else's business is like doing good. Now dude love to work out, do this thing. Why would you open up a gym? You got Jeff with a successful business already doing. Right, let's go. When Pat sold the gym right here, if dude was set up right how he should have been, you could have bought that gym. Now you got membership to everybody else's gym, but you could have had your own. Jeff you try to put him on with the training certificate. Like, bro, study your stuff, get your trainer's certificate, and you get out here and get it. You got the posing down.
See, that's just crazy. You go to show like that. You ain't educated, bro. Oh, you know what I mean?
Homemade Seneca, or it's Epictetus. He was a Stoic. He was a slave back in Greece's time, right? And then he basically rose up through the ranks, right? He made it out, he's no longer a slave, but he said only the educated are free. And it's just a fact. Every form of slavery has come down to ignorance.
It's either one or two ways. You gotta educate yourself and apply yourself, or you gotta go through the trenches and learn the hard way.
You don't want to. That's what I learned. Yeah. Going through the trenches, I did that early.
Yeah.
I survived, I made it out, but I learned, bro, pick up that book. It's way easier.
Yeah, people can't even do that. They'd rather like scroll on Tinder.
But that's what I'm saying. What are they taking away from you right now?
They did, though. That's what they did. They programmed you already. They
It's
started
a
from
government.
Angry Birds, dog.
Yeah.
They started
Yep.
from Angry Birds.
That's why I like that, man.
Kids know how to play Angry Birds, but can't read the book.
Candy Crush.
Once again, what we say?
Yep, all that.
You got these amendments, right? Amendments written in cursive. What they not teaching kids in cursive or in school, cursive. So how can a kid ever read and understand what they even? I can't even defend myself because I don't even know what he's saying. Oh man.
This AI stuff, I'm really like trying to hold off, like getting fully into it because I do know what to
You
do.
gotta stay firm with that.
Don't miss the
You
way.
gotta stay firm with that.
Future.
You
You
gotta
know
stay
this
firm
how,
with
I
that.
don't even know if y'all know.
I was
Chat
like
GPT,
that.
get on it.
But then when I got on, I was like, oh no.
Bro, I just had that create a whole business.
But I do
from
not
it,
want to
bro.
become dependent.
Oh no. I'm not dependent on it.
You know how to use it.
Use it as a resource.
Oh yeah.
Don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the future. Listen, they've been using it. They're just making it available to us.
Yeah, so like I'll take what I read in the book,
Yeah.
and I'll put it in ChatGPT and have it break it down a little further.
Bro, ChatGPT, if you're not hip on this, bro, you can go on ChatGPT. I had it like, hey man, write me a business plan that can give me an SBA loan. It did projections, financial, like it will do it. It'll do it every
Once you get it, it's like iRobot, bro. Once it starts learning you,
Yeah.
it really learns like
I even went to
how
ChatGPT one day. I said, man, tell me what you think about it.
That's so funny.
All the stuff that I put in there, it's like,
Was that
like it gave me a breakdown of what it's all about. Please, I'm like,
See, that's the part that makes me nervous. Because I go, if they really want to, so this is the thing I look at when I think it's people away with ChatGPT. Because I sit back and watch the Terminator, Total Recall all day, right?
I'm gonna go
We know
back
how
and
to-
rewatch because I
It
couldn't
can
realize.
create you.
We can recreate you. So I create a robot that thinks just like you, but smarter and faster than you. To get rid of you, we don't need
That's
you
what
no
it
more.
is, though. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
We want to create a I got something smarter than you that can
that's
take
what
a while.
robots they got.
That's
20
true.
million.
That's people just think it's just a cool movie.
No, bro.
They're
no.
collecting your.
They're collecting your
collecting-
information how to beat you.
They're collecting
Smarter than you.
your intelligence.
I know how you think. You better run off and
That's-
hide and do this.
Guess
Oh, we know how you
So
think.
that's what they do. So when they call you, they put that your card in there.
You don't need you no more.
But you can't listen to AI way, bro, because
No, you have to use it. But at the end of the day, I'm always trying to take a step ahead. Like, I know what y'all trying to do. So it's almost like you gotta put in what they call your own cheat code. You gotta put in your own what they call the shit. Your own what they call your own buzz. You gotta make like you gotta make AI think this weird shit about you. It ain't really you. So that way when they come with the BS, you're like, oh, you trying to get me. That's that tricky bug I put in there. You trying to hit me back with a tricky bug. I put that bug in there for a reason.
It's already.
I just don't get around that.
They got that score, that new thing, where they got these crazy kids like,
When you got companies, and that's when they started messing up. You got companies on the news, bro. You got companies that are out here suing you because they made an AI influencer. And the company is going, you can't do that. It's a modeling agency. Bro, she's not real. You can't use her. And they like, why not?
it's not fair.
It's not fair to the real model.
They got a $2 million music deal, the AI.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
$2 million music deal, bro.
So we don't need y'all artists no more, bro. We're taking, because one thing when these robots can't do creatively, like they don't have us. They can't think. The way our brains work, they haven't figured all of that out. They know how to make shit smarter and faster. But at the end of the day, like they're not. It's not a creator, bro. We're creators. When they know how to try to get that piece, it's a wrap. Like we want to get
Guns are
musicians.
the only thing that matters. So I combine guns, ammo. Because it all comes back down to violence at the end. Right? What's gonna matter? Your money or your guns? The ammo? I don't know.
Money don't mean nothing.
So I
Crash money. Because one thing that's why I like gold and silver.
By that time, I'm out of here, bro.
Gold and silver can go anywhere.
Yeah.
It's universal around the world.
You're right. So that was the thing, yeah, I realized, like, okay, like, if something really went down, and let's say, I don't know, like, the internet went down or something, yeah, there's no access to crypto or anything, the only thing that's gonna matter is gold, silver, and gold.
And they've been telling us that. They've been telling us that.
You shut it down.
Yeah.
That's what happens if people go, they with the government with that. Yeah. They did it a couple times. You see what happened when they put, you see what happened to these kids when Instagram go down for a couple hours? Bro, they lose their mind.
Well, I'll take my
I
money
can't.
every chance
I
can
can't. The influencers lose it. That's a good thing. But I can't do a post because of my money. I can't get my stats right now. The analytics are off. The algorithm is messed up. Oh. Like shit. Okay. Not even the crypto. Just look at the bank. That's another reason I feel like I take it easy with that crypto stuff. Look what they do with the banks. Your money is in the bank. How many times you have seen Wells Fargo, Chase, and Bank of America? You just look up one day and you don't have. Remember, was it about 6 months ago? All you saw was lines on your account, bro.
The money's not there at the bank, it's been loaned out.
Everything was locked. You couldn't do nothing in your account. Bro, how you this about 6 months ago? Zero. Everybody say zero. You ain't got Bank of America? Oh, you don't remember that?
I don't be.
See, that's the day you took off. Oh, no, bro, I check it every day. When I said, bro, this wasn't just.
So no.
Yes, sir.
The crypto is cutting out the banks. Like,
No,
it's a separate system.
but all it is the same people that run those payment systems, the same cats that are over that.
Guess what? To all the banks, you're absolutely right.
You're right, but it's
The
the
way
same
the
people.
system is set up, and all they got to do is go take their $1 billion,
Right.
$1 billion worth of
Right.
Bitcoin.
It ain't no different than when they take it over to
control
the
the
Right,
island.
but there's still time to get in. I'm saying like the window is closing on the
Yeah,
crypto.
oh, yeah.
But there is still time to get in.
Oh yeah, you get in. I
I'm
just
already
don't
in.
believe.
I'm already
I just
in.
don't.
Well,
I
you
don't.
gotta be.
That's not me.
You can't just jump in, though. You gotta be eligible. This shit is so new. That's why people are skeptical. So it's like you
I'm
can
not Warren Buffett. He said, I don't.
Well, that's because Warren Buffett, he's involved with a dinosaur.
Hold on, bro. Now, let me show you something about being a dinosaur. There's no reason you can own money like that, and it's sustainable in the billions.
Yeah.
You done seen everything.
Without getting on the way like that, that says something. You know what I'm saying? But for somebody like me, who's not knowledgeable
Oh, no, you're right. You're
I
right.
mean,
No,
more
understand.
cautious.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's all. You know what I'm
This ain't no
saying?
different than me coming talking about, hey man, I got this new way of making some money, but we can do this and this. You don't know nothing about it.
Bro, I just
And you give me money, and I don't know how to
Yeah.
show him this morning, bro. I got to do before that straight. Right? Do like, bro, give me $600.
Yeah, that's fine.
He like,
No,
I said, bro, he said, I'm trying to get
I ain't gonna get a better idea of how the government is set up.
Yeah.
When you see the amount of law enforcement, and I ain't just talking DC police, you got DC police, you got the feds police, you got the state police, you got the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
You see so many different agencies, you see TSA, you see all these agencies and be like, bro, this is crazy.
So
Like,
it's
it's so much
like a
law
giant
It's
fort.
like-
It's a giant fort for them. Like.
Yes.
So with the January 6th thing where they all went and they stormed the place, that was like the first
I was out there
time-
right after that.
You what?
I was out there right after that.
Oh. So like that was the first time that anyone like actually like was aiming the anger in the right direction. Like go at the guy that really fucking you over. Like
But that was kind of overlaid by the place too. That shit was funny. It was set up.
That shit was definitely set. You see, Trump was like, oh, he said some shit. He's like, if I don't win, Trump told them to do it.
Yeah.
And they did it. Like, that shit was crazy.
Problem is, I don't think they actually do. I don't think they planned it to go. I think it got out of control. I don't think they planned for it to get out of
They
out
probably
of
didn't know
control.
it was
Yeah.
going on.
what people don't realize is
Snowball.
what I said. Trump don't have voters. Trump has a movement. When you have a movement, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Them people are like,
Whatever you say,
whatever
you
you
win.
say. You know what I'm saying?
It's like Malcolm and
Waco, Texas.
Like, there you go.
Yeah, with
David Perez. Oh, yeah,
It's a
Jim
movement,
Jones.
bro. It's
Yeah.
a movement.
It's not even followers. It's not like they're not voters. They are actually.
Yeah, this is a movement, bro. We ride.
We with you. Whatever you say.
Flying out, yeah. Sure.
Whatever you say, we with.
Straight time.
Bro, think about it. People ready to cut off their family.
Yeah. If you ain't vote for it, you went against him.
Man, bro,
I'm done with
no, that's a movement, bro.
Bro, and that's all that shit is. I be that man. But people, I feel like politics, race, all this shit is just a divide. That's it.
it is. So you can never. So I come
It's
from a
divide
cult.
and conquer, bro.
Divide and
I
conquer.
come
They
from-
never change.
I come from a cult, so I know exactly how it. Like that's how I figured this all out because I saw what happened there, and I literally was realizing.
When he tell y'all the actual
Out
story
here.
behind it, bro, I was sitting there. When he finally opened up about everything that was going on, I was like,
Utah or something.
I was from Washington State in Olympia, and it was literally like I was raised by like it's like almost like a mini form of like belief. They figured out how to literally create their own. It's like a country within the U.S. It's crazy.
America is like
But
that.
the government can't come in because they use the religion as basically a shield against, like, so
They're
they
their
can't
I
come
don't
own
in.
think they don't have, but don't think they don't have, plants in there. They have plants in there, keep an eye on what's going on.
They got their own.
They people in there. They just let y'all get away with what you want to get away with. But trust me, they know when stuff gonna get out of control, like, oh, they going too far right now.
I opened my mouth and I said what was going on there, right? I said it in front of everyone. And then I literally saw it's called the NPC mode, like, literally people will fight to defend the system because they've been indoctrinated so much that they refuse to think like there was something wrong. But the facts is called cognitive dissonance. The facts can be in front of your face if you still deny that.
It's like a woman that get beat and then
He said they had a work and then they shoot shit out of cannons. I
Yeah.
said, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
What's he say?
Hey, look, he
I'll
said,
show you a video. It's insane. Like literally, we're shooting money out of cannons.
They work, hold on,
At our
they work
weddings.
to put the money in the
Yeah,
cannons.
yeah. Just shoot it.
Out
At
the
weddings.
elders?
So the weddings, right? That like
Right.
basic. It's arranged marriages, right? But basically, the people up at the top, they're the ones. Their sons and their daughters are the ones that are getting married, and then we have to give about $1,000 each wedding to them. And then they got the tithe, right? We work in their companies, and so then they're making money off of us, right? But then they also own the church. So not only are they the business owners, but they're also the religious leaders. So then they take, what was that? No, we are our own, I don't even know what we are. We're a cult, but we're like our own thing. Like we're literally like a country.
When did you get away from?
What was that? This was 2 years ago.
2 years?
Yeah, my family ostracized me. I
Your
lost all
family
my
is still
friends.
there?
I lost, yeah.
And your brother got out, right?
My brother, yeah, he got out 2 months before me. But
Y'all
like,
was living there on the compound and shit?
what was that?
Y'all was living on the compound?
Yeah, yeah. So the funny thing is, like, you would never even know, like, that we were part of a cult. Like, we would make, like, go out, but, like, it's so weird, dude. We had our own, like, language where we could talk to each other. It's English, right? But you would not understand what we're saying. It's all code. It's crazy stuff.
Probably just started out with like, it probably started out as a church or something.
It did. In the 70s is when it started. But then what happened was the main guy that was in charge of like that started it died, right? And then this guy that was really good at business, he was a businessman, figured out, holy shit, I can get in here, I can use religion, right? As a way to control the people, right? Because use fear, and say if you decide to disobey me, then you're going to hell, right? Basically, if you leave this community, you're going to hell. So they use the religion to keep you inside, and then on the inside, they use the business to control you because they control your paycheck.
Yeah, watch the movie The Girl with the Lifetime, the girl in top, under the bed. While dude had another wife on top of the bed, and then they were scaring, talking about if you leave the company, you'll do this. They had them believing this whole company, like they gonna come get you and do all of this shit to you to where, bro, they had her so brainwashed. They let her go back to her family for like 2 weeks. Or no, it was like a week. And then she willingly came back to these people, back under the bed.
Brother, I like not joking. My old brother that went back.
Oh, he went back?
Went back.
Left again.
And I was like, bro.
Did he leave again or he stayed?
So the thing is he went back to like. I don't talk to him anymore.
Did you see that one time in New York? He robbed. Did you see that one time in New York? He robbed the church, bro. Got indicted. Yeah. He got sick.
All this confused.
He's a Gucci.
Looking like this. Right there, this tattoo. All right, bro.
Did you want
What's your name?
in the front?
Trey, bro.
What was that?
Trey.
Trey.
Yes, sir.
It's good to know that there's other people
I thought you was
that,
done. I didn't know.
that understand like
Yeah,
what's
bro.
going
That's why I
on.
like these conversations.
It's so rare. Like I try and like talk to people, and then I realize they have
can't talk to everybody.
they're like they're NPCs. They have no clue what I'm talking about. They will stare at me like cows in a pasture. Like I'm like, oh my god. That want to be like I do not want people knowing.
That's fucking.
I'm like, bro, you gotta learn somehow, right?
Urban, I'm gonna need you to put that cut.
The good thing is
Oh,
that my
okay.
hair grows so fast. That's like
That is basically somebody stole it. But they said it ended up, it got, I think it went to the dirt. So I finally got a girl on the phone that made me tell me. She said, this is crazy. Because first it says in Arizona. Then it says in New Jersey, which is in Canines. But it's still in Miami. I said, but you're supposed to be able to track the package. She's like, no, this package never left Miami. But the fact that they put it in the system, so I said, well, who puts it in the system? She said, well, the fact that they put it in the way it's not and she said, she kept it like, she said, I'm gonna be honest with you. So I said, well, so basically somebody stole it. She said, I can't say that, I'm recording mine, but then they probably get the product. I said, the problem we're gonna run into is losing the shit package. And she's like the value of what you, she's like, all the things that you got in your file claims, you say something in here. I said, okay. Yeah. Over there on my own, once I get it, I do like, remember they had the black getting fucking scared.
That's the best haircut you've ever
So,
done.
bro,
For sure.
have a job.
That's
We better do something quick. So now
Oh,
what
yeah,
they're
no.
doing is those banks.
Yep, it's the best.
And flying up and stuff.
Yeah.
That way they can go, we'll hold on to it
Alright,
to
then
you,
you used to
but we'll
stay here
manage
more
it for you, but we still basically like.
That's the best cut you've ever done.
Yeah.
on the,
For sure.
not the one Bitcoin, because that's one that they had came out. The same guy who put regulations when they were trying to look at
Yeah, that's the hardest thing to get rid
Same
of,
guy who
man.
put that
The lines.
administered.
Oh, you changed the switch system?
I forget what the system is.
It's Swift. Yeah.
But it was a guy in New York, a politician out of New York who was open. He was bans on it. Once he got done, what do you think he does now? He's got 3 of them. Because he created the laws, he knew the loopholes, so now he has 3 of the current, he owns 3 of the, he's an investor in 3 of the currency came. Which is why I say, that's why I don't trust none of them. They're all corrupt. The same, so if I create the laws, guess what? I know how to get circumvent the system. That's all it is. That's what I said.
I'm just trying to run with the big dogs. I try to figure out what they're doing, right?
Oh, no, you can get, like Bitcoin. If you got in at 15, when it jump up to, say 100, you're good. You solid. You ain't got
I
nothing.
bought
to
it
worry
back
about.
in the day because I knew, somehow I just knew like, hey, this is the future, like this is going to happen.
Oh, no, I wish I would have bought some when it was that low.
Yeah, I just studied it, right? And I was like, oh, now I'm trying to understand what it is. But this is like, basically, the big guys, they had information first, right? But with this, it was created by like basically, from what they would say,
Nobody
like,
knows.
nobody. Yeah, nobody knows who. But anyways, it was made for like the people down below, right? But there was no regulation on it, like no government can control it, right? So basically, people were able to, like, there's one guy who bought a pizza for a couple.
That's all I think what will happen. If too many people, a couple people leave, too many people start leaving, then they're like, well, we gotta enforce the consequences here. These individuals, so it's gonna be some
They
people
do.
that ain't gonna make it.
But I literally just had to say, I knew I was gonna lose my job. I knew I was gonna, my family was gonna turn
Well, that's
against
the
me.
fear.
I
They
knew.
try to get you with. You don't have
They
a
turn my
job, you
family.
don't have
Yeah, I have no,
family,
I cannot
you
talk to my
don't have-
family anymore. Like, they will not talk to me because they know, like, if they talk to me, they're gonna get punished. In the business or in their church sermons, they're basically just big, giant, reminders of top dogs.
And even when you try to, so like I said, they go for indoctrinated, what do they call it? It's called the homestead syndrome?
Stockholm.
Stockholm. Yeah.
Stockholm syndrome. It's the Stockholm syndrome, where they so dumb, it don't matter what you show them. It doesn't matter how much you show them, they still know that you're doing those ones.
Yeah, so I'm only allowed to talk to my
You're
dad.
raised for going back.
I want to you want to talk to my dad, right?
No, I'm saying you're raised for going back, because at one point, you coming back trying to wake people up, you might not get out of there.
Well, anyway,
You
so
never know.
I went to my dad's house, right? Obviously, like, I tried
A little more. And what we'll do is like taper it a little bit here so it could fade into
Is that
it.
real? And I'm like, good.
Is that what you would like to do?
He's like, yeah. He's like, how you doing?
Okay.
And then,
Okay.
so what about hell? And I was like, what? Like, where did that come from? And then I realized it's the program you can get from the 10 guys that talk. That like somehow I'm like a demon. Because I said what was actually going on there. And they've indoctrinated them through the religion to think that I'm some sort of demon. Exactly.
You heard the third word. Exactly.
Yeah, his mind goes back. It's crazy. And then I'm going like,
Cool, you know, I'm letting he just.
yeah, and I was going like, wait a second, I'm not even talking to my dad anymore. It's literally like what the 10 men were telling us before I left. Like,
See, the difference is you're able to recognize some of the stuff that you remember being in that situation of like.
well, I used to do this to my, because one of my older brothers left when I was like 8 or something, so I haven't seen him like 15 years. But he tried coming back, right, to like talk to us, and I literally would do the same thing. I would attack him.
Right. You remember what it was like?
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, like, I was doing that. I was fighting and defending the system. It's crazy. So, yeah, I'm thinking I'm going now.
That's why the takeover at the house was. That's what he said, it was Trump. You could call it, they were defending the system. Okay.
Well, it was good talking.
Good talking with you. All right, bro.
I'm glad to know that
Hey,
there's
look,
other
you
people.
gonna leave me hanging, huh?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm messing.
I'm glad to know that there's other people that know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I really sometimes think I'm going crazy.
You ain't going crazy.
Yeah, I'm not.
You just, yeah,
I'm
you
not.
just, more woke than having a That's the way to look at it.
Yeah,
Look at
exactly.
yourself as being woke. So I'm a little bit more woke. Everybody's now awake. So you sit back and go, like you said, it's the matrix.
I literally will go to places and sit down and just watch people and just go like, it's funny, very circus. I'm like, especially the people that like, I go, like I went to the store and, I love popcorn. and I wait and I just grab all the popcorn and threw it in my cart and this lady was coming to get some. And she's like, I'm like, what? She's like, "Just popcorn." I'm like, I did. But that's literally what the guys at the top are doing. They can literally, they see something and they grab it. They just go. They just, yeah, because I'm not even a thinking. I literally just grab whatever I want and I take it. That's what they're doing. And I'm like, this is insane. How am I doing this? Like, I come from the bottom. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is funny.
Like, you be cool so long, but sometimes I still keep my house for that life. That's what I'm saying, stuff like that. I'm saying stuff like that. If you don't care about you, you don't care about me. I got you. Right? The fact you feeling too comfortable.
I'm not sure when it's shorter on the bottom or it's because I did a 1 and the 2 on top. It kind of looks the same. But if you see any adjustments, that's good.
Yeah, that's right.
Alrighty.
They say that's how the Mexicans used to build the slaves back in the day. Hey man, last thing you do. Somebody, hey,
Let me just use these
somebody
guys.
you gotta have somebody. Last thing you do. Yeah, we never seen him in person like that. It is what it is. Like I tell you, just be one. Don't pay attention to what's going on. Don't fall for the yes, just close. Be in the barbershop? Oh man.
Alright. Did you want to pay cash or card? It's just $10.
You know, first person I was on promo code. Or anybody that should say, first person that openly told me that promo code.
So how often do you get your hair cut?
It takes a while.
Oh, okay. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And your name was Miles?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It was nice to meet you, Miles.
Nice to meet you too.
Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Yeah, you too.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
I was just telling him the other day, how he gave me my cards back. Urban. He was like, Steve Jones, your birthday. I said, oh man, I said, nah, I gotta go to the house and yeah, you go that way. And you know the book you gave me back with all my cards in it. I got it put up. But the thing is, I gotta go get the ladder to get up there to get it. So I was like, I told him, I said, man, I said, nah, of course, like you putting it off. I'll do it this weekend. This weekend turned to 6 months. So I told him, I said, nah, I gotta get in there a while back. With mine. Hey, like you told me about that poster that in the office. You know what? I can just go in. No, you can't have this one.
Two on the top with the one on the bottom. It didn't look. It looked like all one number around them. The top was a little darker. Yeah.
Thank you, Mom. Appreciate it. I'm looking forward to my old bills. Hey, look, this ain't, hey, I ain't complaining. I'm very grateful. These ain't old enough. Say, like you told me this bag of 50s yet? Don't worry, hey, it's coming. No, it's coming. to use that to go get some old ones. Whatever, you know, something. Thank you, brother. I use that to go get some old ones. Go get some